はい。皆さんこんばんは。古鯉ユノです。どうも。ということでね、夕方の配信、マッテンの方、練習をしていきます。コンピューター戦で。試合の流れをね、つかみつつ、8分のね、試合時間にね、ちょっと対応していきましょうということでね。とりあえずベンギャルズ対ベンギャルズでいきますか。8分。
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and we like even more guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go.
The 33-yard line.
180.
Burrow will throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
走るか。
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And we got to pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Play action.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Burrow on play action.
Wow.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
スピッツイットオープン。
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Now Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7だよな。7やろか。微妙だな。
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw.
うわー、邪魔された。マジ
That
か。
will be incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as the Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
あ、そうだ、L2 を押さなきゃね。L2 をしながらディフェンス。
Here's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
11 mighty.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
11, 11, 11, 11.
タックルがな、どうしてもうまくいかないですね。
And he's going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there. Only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established.
マジでさ、ジェットスイープが決まること少なすぎない。ジェットスイープあんま決まんないよ。
That last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. That was short one to Gesicki, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Big.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Burrow looking to pass.
わあ、今インター。
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
An inside give.
ランダーって読んで突っ込んだのに
And a
別の逆から出られてしまっ
inside
た。
the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First
Stop.
and
180.
goal at the 4-yard
Ready,
line.
shot. Shot.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
景色の景色、恥味は。
I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation.
あ、ランダー。
2nd down, that gives me
うわ、
an
行かれた。
option to run a play action.
行かれてない。あ、行かれてる。
Chase Brown, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bengals 3.
こっちはキックで終わって向こうは
After
タ
the
ッチダウンで終わってしまったな。
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right?
Here we go.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
ジャマル・チェイスのスピードを生かすにはこのプレーかなり強いですね。
The extra point, that's it.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard
There
line.
you go. Hey, can.
Now it's Burrow.
ヒギンスガラ好きです。
This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off two huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll look to throw.
やばい、危ね
And that is incomplete.
え。景色も待てなかった
And
今。
not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Gun.
They go play action with Burrow.
ガラ好き。
And he'll find Chase on the right
Gotcha.
side complete. All the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 30 yards. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
いやー、来たるべき対人戦本当に勝ちたいんだよな。
After the
勝
touchdown,
ちたがり、
McPherson
勝
on
ち
to
たが
kick
りが
this
出て
one
いる。
away.
だからどういうプレーが使いやすいかとかちゃんとあれしとかないといけないと、あとちょっとディフェンスがな分からずにやってるからさ、それがちょっとディスアードすぎるんだよな。
They defer to Brown to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10.
ナイトジュニア。
And now they will throw
あ
it with
ー、リア
Burrow.
クションされた。
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Big 13. Right in.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown earlier. They shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Looking
Screen
left side, and
position.
he's got a man. That's Brown. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball.
Here we go.
But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
うわ
And this pass broken up. The contact well
チェイスって思ったけどインターができなかったね。
and now 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will not us up at 10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And out now, here come the Bengals. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Here we go.
The 28-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with the verbal demonstrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
180. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
ジングルバックにするか。シンプルラン。
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give to Brown. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards
やべ、
on
ディレイ
third
ゲームになっちまった。タイムアウト。
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
だよなね、迷っちゃってる
As
時
they'll
だよ
talk it
な。
over here before what'll
サ
be
ク
an
ッと、
important
迷った時
third
はサクッ
down.
と、お気に入り、フェイバリッチョプレイから決めた方がいいですね、これね。
On 1, ready?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
うわぁ、マジか。
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
McPherson's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive
さっき
with
の
points.
チェイスへのパス失敗、バツキャッチしたんですけど、ダメでしたね。ああいう構成ってバツより三角でボール取りに行った方がいいのかな。あるいはちょっと右に投げるのかな。
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. Open man is Yoshibas. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
うわ、来るんか、さすが。
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 6.
Right.
First down, Bengals.
Right in.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 20.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
やば、
Open
危ね
man is Chase complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
あ、と思ったら終わる。
Final play of the
ちょっと
half
待って
for Burrow
合わせら
and
れなかった
company.
かそれ。
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
でもこっちのキックだから相手の攻撃からですね。
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Here we go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
Counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
うわ、めっちゃ抜かれた。めっちゃ抜かれた。
And now off to the races down the right side.
あ
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Bengals now as they get their
やばい、
first
頭の中でやろうとしてる
possession
ことあ
of
っ
the
たよ
second
ね。
half.
忘れちゃった。
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each
う
side
わ
trying
ー、
to match
三
each
角
other.
ガラス切れ。四角ガラス切れしたよ今ね。見えてなかった。
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow.
Yes.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
フロット系マスターしますね。マスターしました。マスターと言っても過言ではないです。レギュラーさんコメントありがとうございます。
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow will throw.
オレイ。
And that's going to be caught. T.
あ、これは CPU 戦ですね。CPU 戦で練習中です。
Almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Ready? Wait, stop.
And Burrow going to throw again.
よいしょ。
They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
人相手に打てるのって初めて分かりました。ちょっと人相手に打つようにします。使えるようになってきたパスをあれだな、対人戦で試すか、ベッツヘッドで試してみますか。ちょっとごめんなさい、18位から野球なんで今日はこのコンピューター戦で終わっちゃうんですけど。
Here's Burrow.
うわ
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
超ショートシチュエーションでさ、使えるパスがさ、どれかなって話なんですよね。
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
うわー、落とした。マジか。けど CPU で練習してヘッドヘッドで試験して手作業で本番という流れで、そうですね、ありがとうございます。ちょっとそうしたいと思います。
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's to Chase, he's got it.
ちょっ
Touchdown
と
Cincinnati.
そう言われると対人戦で試したくなってきたな。
Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
エッチ。ちょっとフロット系のパスはマジで対人戦で今までほぼ使ってなかったんで、ちょっと使いたいですね。
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
プレイブックに入れていきなり対戦使うのを進めていくのはやはり少しは練習してからですね。なるほど、ありがとうございます。ちょっと私の今のやってる流れが間違ってないと思うことが自信になるようなコメントで嬉しいです。めちゃくちゃプレイアクション騙されるんだよな。めちゃくちゃ騙されるプレイアクションに。これは儀式についていくか。うわー、バドバシや。うわー、そして痛くそ。タックル痛くそ委員会。
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
今ごめんなさい、ランだと思ってランに判定を動かしたら大失敗でした。あんま良くないのかな。ランバリの 激突っ込み作戦失敗しました。
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete to Chase. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Stop. 180. What is that?
Burrow looking to
よ
pass.
しバス。うわー、入っちゃったな。
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Gun.
3.
Stop.
At the 23
Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
ああ、そっちでした。
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the
11.
First and 10, here's Brown.
例えばそう、ランニングバックのスピンムーブとかが全然私まだ使えないからさ、
Chase Brown.
覚えたいな、そこも。
6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have yet again retaken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
と思ったけど、
The Cincy
中央
offense
突
about
破
ready
に
to go
変えま
here
しょ
on
う。
their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they
おお、大
started
成功、
basically
大成功、大成功。
marched it down the field
大成功、大成功。
was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
ああ、一人向いたか。
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
OK。
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati
ユースクロ
first
スか
down.
ユースクロス。
At the 48-yard line.
シンプルランにするか。シンプルランとか言ってきな、トラップ。
Here we go. Stop.
うわー、漏れてる。
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line
ブ
of
リッツ
scrimmage.
されてたのね。
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Fourth quarter
第3クォー
coming
ター
up
終
here
わ
on
り。
Thursday night prime time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the
これヘイルメリー
NFL
なんのやめてほしい
on
んだよ。
EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
結局使い慣れたプレーを選んでしまう嫌いがあるよね。
Now it's Burrow.
おお、景色開いた。これって割と景色開くんだよな。
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals
カバー
24-yard
3か
line.
儀式開きがちな気がするんだよな、このプレー。勝負どころで儀式にぶち投げるのやりたい。ヒギンスでもチェイスでもなくヒギンスでもチェイスでもなく逆張りの儀式逆張りの儀式使えるこれ。
Here we go. Big.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw.
待って今ヒギンスガラついてるからヒギンスに投げちゃってよかったよね今ね。
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
メッシュしよ
When
う。
you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
エンプチーバーチカルにするか。
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
180. Stop.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
うわーなんか
And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
ロングシチュエーションがあれだよな、分かりやすい縦パス縦ポンしか私選択肢がないからそれがあんま良くないかもな。
Like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
ちょっとあれだな、ブリッツ自分でやんない方がいいのかもしれないと思うぐらいブリッツ下手だな。
Pick up a 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs and pretty much any
でもちょっとブリッツの練習しよう。練習。
For big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to
that is it.
On the right side open is Gesicki. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Here we go. 180.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
11.
Third and goal. Burrow.
うわ
Touchdown.
これでタッチダウンと2ポイントコンバージョン2ポイントコンバージョンが必要になってしまった。
Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there.
さて外に出ながら
The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show. as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Higgins.
Open man is Higgins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Wow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Their 49-yard line.
180.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Yoshibas. And he's going to be out of bounds.
ちょうどカバー2の時にめちゃくちゃ刺さるんだな、フロット。
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all.
おお、取る。強い。さすがジャマル・チェイス。さすがすぎるな。
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
やばい。
Play action. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
大終わりですね、これ。あー。あー。
They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals team.
見えてなかった27番が。
McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
もうマジで致命的なインターセプトを減らさなきゃいけないですよね。減らすっていうかゼロだよな、目指すのは。
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and
ちょっ
run.
と今日の試合使ってないパスルートもフェイバリットに入れてるやつでちゃんと練習していこう。
My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
わあ、あれ
And
だ。
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
あんま強くないのかな、ベンチ。でもたまに決まるけどね。たまに決まるのは分かってるから。そこはあれしていくか、ちゃんと。エンプチ。
Here's 2nd and 10.
エンプチでさ。
11 MT. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. Right shot. 11 Thomas.
R1 バツ。
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep
うわ、インターされた。
inside.
ダメか。
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that,
やはり
Brandon.
ショート
Let's
パス
face
を
it. It's not always how
シ
you
ョートパ
start,
スを
it's
ちゃ
how
ん
you
と
finish, right? So
繋いでいかなきゃ、焦ってロングパスはダメだな。インターの元ですね。
If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta? And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Burrow will throw. this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
はいね。
Here we go, here we go.
Sets up a third down.
180. Dot.
Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 15. A minute 52 to play. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 two-point conversion mixed in there as well.
On one, ready? 11, MT, Kate. 180. Stop.
To throw, Burrow.
うわ
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second
い
down
かつい
play.
ね。
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 180. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's
外出らんないし外出らんないしサードダウン12だし
That's all. A nice job there to bring him down defensively.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 12.
I'm
A
one.
big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
Here we go.
Throwing, Burrow. And this is
あれか
intercepted.
後ろにがっつり人がいるからそもそもロングパス警戒できてるからそこでロングパスのやつはそれはこうなるか
About the 5-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts
Line of scrimmage.
as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Second and goal. That's a 7.
11, Thomas.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Can. Start. Turbo shot. Turn.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
ワンポゼッション差の時とかに焦ったロングパスとかを投げないようにした方がいいっすね確実にだから短いパスで確実にどんどん進んでいく様を覚えた方がいいな
Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll begin here with a run by
まあ下がって守ってるから当たり前のように通るよな通るよなこういうのは
On two, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
これちなみにさノーハドルやりたいんだけどここでバツ結構押してるんだけどノーハドルなんないんだよねこれってバツって長押しっすかバツ長押しかな
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
あ今のは外出たからそもそもあれかノーハドルにする意味もないのか
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where his coaches
なんない。ちょっと今バツ長押ししたんですけどならなかったな。
You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
とりあえずコンピューターに負けてしまいました非常にまずいですね。このクオリティは非常にまずいですね。ちょっととりあえずちょっとあれだな、練習コンピューター戦の練習もそうだけど、あれだな、マジで対人戦でちょっとパスルートフロットのパスとか試しますか。ちょっと次はそうしよう。いや、これ不用意なインチャーセプトがマジでね。最初のインター以外は正直もうしゃあないとして、最初のインターは防がなきゃいけなかったから、あれは絶対やっちゃいけないよな。どうすればいいんだろう。で、今のこのチェイスのタッチダウンパスも結構あれだよな。いいプレーだったけど覚えてないから後で動画見直すしかないなどれ選んだっけ。これ相手だ。3ヤード。これか。いつものやつね。これだ。シングルバック、これか。これでカバー2だったから、奥ガラス機っていうことね。よっけ。ちょっとあれだな、マジで。時間置くとやっぱり、感覚が全然変わってきちゃうから、ちょっと、やっていかないとですね。スタメン確認しますね。急に野球の話。スタメン変わらずだね、ほぼ。まあ正直若手育成だからこれでいいんだけどね。フロット。バツの前に人がいるときに、あれだよな。バツを押さない我慢をしなきゃいけない。R1 に人がバーってくるじゃん。34番のチェイスグラウンに。それが、やばい、前にいるって思っちゃう時があるから、それがちょっと、あれだね。うわー、インターされた。この奥の選手見えてない時とかある。見えてない時とか全然あるな。いや、むずいっすね。うわ。この、ヒギンスについてってると思った人が、ヒギンスについてってない時あるのが、あれだな。むずめですね。よし。ということで、ちょっとじゃあ、野球始まっちゃうんで、配信はこのぐらいで終わりにします。ちょっとあれだね。ちょっとまだちょっとやっぱり、ちょっと、あれだな。ちょっと練習必要ですね。全然ね。ちょっと不安材料が残る試合になってしまったな。とはいえちょっと CPU じゃなくて、ヘッズヘッドで、ちょっとこういうフロットのパスルートを試したりしてみますか。ということで、まだ木曜なの悲しいね。明日が金曜か。私は明日お仕事。健三くん来てくれてありがとうございます。ごめん、ちょっと終わっちゃうんだけど、野球始まっちゃうから。ちょっと 練習で試合やったんだけど、ちょっと全然うまくいかなくてちょっとね、課題の残る形になってしまった。なんかしないけど尻が反応しちゃう今。野球始まっちゃう。今日はね、ジャイアンツ戦です。相手が則本、こっちは岡本俊ですね、先輩。雨で中止でーす中止でーす。野球中止。野球が中止になったんで、ちょっと待ってね。ファー。珍しい。あんまり中止になんないんだよな。この時期のマツダスタジアムの試合。あらあらあらあらあらあらあらあらあら。雨天のため中止。スタメンまで出たのに中止はかなり珍しいっすね。いやー、中止か。悲しい。せっかく野球を見て明日の労働に備えようとしたのに、野球がないんじゃ何もできないじゃん。悲しいね。うん。まあ、遠足とちゃうんぞ、あれ。そう。ほんとそう。いやー、中止か。悲しい。野球中止で、昨日負けてるからちょっと、中止にならないでほしかったな。中止はつまんないですね。別の試合見ようかな。どこ見ようかな。今、日本ハムが強いんだよね。日本ハムの試合でも見ようかな。ってわけでちょっとごめんなさい。ひいきチームは中止になってしまい、悲しみに今背負えている。ごめん、ちょっとご飯も食べるから、ここで終わっちゃう。ホームランダービーで代わりに野球しましょう。熊野プーさんホームランダービー。国木に破壊されるか、時間を。今日はコンソメキューブ買ってきたらパッケージが熊野プーさんでしたね。森の畜生たちのパッケージでしたね。で、そのコンソメ使って、今日は無水カレーを作りました。昼夜用の無水カレー。美味しいから好きなんだよな。痩せるし。というわけで私は、じゃあ飯食うから、ごめん、ちょっと金属に来てもらったばっかだけど、配信は終わりにします。来てくれてコメントくださった歴者さんと金蔵くん本当にありがとうございます。ちょっと野球見ながらね、ポケモンチャンピオンズをやろうと思ってるからさっきポケモンチャンピオンズやったらコータスの色違い出ましたね。コータスの色違い出て、よっしゃダッシュパック持たして、ハレパ用意にしようって思ったら、ダッシュパックがミジストでした。悲しいね。だからコータスどうやって活かせばいいんだ。トリックルームでアタッカーにするとこかな。まあちょっとそんなことを考えつつ、ちょっとこの後は他球団の試合だけど見ながらポケモンやってると思います。というわけで皆さん明日も健やかに生きてください。というわけで終わり。